Before we begin today, I want to take a couple moments and make a couple remarks. Hopefully, I won't have to go too long or edit this down too much. But I'm recording this on July the 3rd, and if you've been following baseball news at all in the real world, you will know that unfortunately, on July the 1st, Angels starting pitcher Tyler Skaggs passed away unexpectedly at the age of 27. He was with the team on a road trip to face the Texas Rangers, and he was found dead in his hotel room. And obviously, it is a tragedy, and there's a lot of people who are hurting and they want answers, but there is very little information that is available now, and the coroner has stated that they will give a full report in October, and the mature response here would be to respect the Angels organization and Mr. Skaggs' family. Don't speculate. Don't, put forced questions upon them. Allow them some space and some time to process, to grieve, and to try to get back to the normal swing of things. I am not the right person to eulogize Tyler. I'm not an Angels fan. I don't know that I could have picked him out of a lineup. And he is, he's mostly notable to me because he had pitched on Salomon's team, which is the reason I'm doing this on Salomon's video. But it's a tragedy when someone as young as that passes away, and more so when they were as gifted as Tyler was, and especially so when they were said to be as great a competitor and a teammate, as caring a person, as fun, as, bright and positive as he was said to be. It's just all the more tragic. So for what that means for the series is very little, honestly. I can't change the rosters, and as such, Tyler Skaggs remains on the Angels roster, and I suppose that's the best thing I can say too, is that he remains in our hearts, and he remains in the game. So I'll be saying his name quite a bit, I imagine, when I'm seeing him in the Salomon Barrios Road to the Show. But, unfortunately, we have seen Tyler Skaggs pitch his last game in reality. So, without further ado, I suppose let's get started. And on that somber note, hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 19 and the Salomon Barrios Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Salomon hit his first home run of the 2020 campaign against the Oakland Athletics in a split early season series. And now we get to face the Houston Astros at home, so let's get out here and get it. Get a chance at a practice day today. Work on our contact, although really the problem with Salomon right now is that he's capped on his contact and he's just struggling to keep it where it's at. So might be good to work on something else for the time being. Not sure what else we might work on, honestly. I guess we'll go ahead and work on the power cap. I don't fully expect to get the benefits of the cap increase because it requires me to hit 3 home runs over the course of 3 games. Not gonna happen, not on Hall of Fame difficulty, but we'll go ahead and take the challenge. And that will put us out here against the Houston Astros in Angel Stadium. So let's get out here and get it.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to Angel Stadium of Anaheim on this Thursday night. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Carter Thomas makes his big league debut right after this. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Play ball. Lead out. Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base.
Well, that's a positive thing to come out to. Salomon Barrios coming out in the first inning at batting in the 8th hole with the Angels up 4-0. So let's get out here and put some more on the board, let's say.
Here comes the first pitch. Big swing
Knuckle curveball, nice one. Spotted on the corner for strike 1.
Guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and
see what else
how many
you got.
guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Following balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your tape.
Checks his swing, but there's only strike 2 call.
Good one right on the corner. I couldn't do anything with it.
Second with 2 gone. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Hey, we got 2.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go. Hey, need you on. Here we go.
High and deep to center field.
That's a big fly to center field, but it's on the warning track. And that'll get down and to end the inning.
So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Second inning upcoming from the Big A. Angels are out in front 4-0.
Here comes Salomon again. The Astros have answered back. It's now 4-3 here, bottom of the 4th.
Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
McCullers looks to have calmed down after that catastrophic first inning.
Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he misses again, 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Changeup
and
down.
He jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3-1 to him now.
Yeah, you can write it on my tombstone. Dida swinging it off speed too much.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now.
But at least I took a walk on the day.
The pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Into the box.
And that'll bring up Zach Cozart. Hitting pretty well on the year, 333 in the whole 2 1/3 games he's played.
Here's the 2-1. A swing and a drive to center
Line
field.
shot to center field. It's way back, and that's gone. Zach Cozart gets him on the board with a 3-run jack to center field.
So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him, as it is now 7-3.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and
So coming to the plate.
Well, here comes Salomon again. Bottom 6. We're still up 7-3.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Just able to get
Jonathan,
for strike one.
excuse me, Justin Verlander coming out now to cover for McCullers. And gosh, they got Verlander in the long relief spot.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a
fall
strike.
from grace for that guy.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
See it drive it, kid. See it drive it.
All right, come on, give me something.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Come on, baby.
Ugly.
Pitch up there.
Fastball.
And strike 3 on the corner. Salomon can't make contact, and that'll be first out of this inning.
All he wants to do is get on base and take.
Salomon finally getting a fielding opportunity in this game. Top of the 8th. 1 out, runner on first.
Hit in the air out to right.
And it's a routine fly ball out to right.
He hauls it in without any trouble.
Holds the runner at first. That'll be 2 away here.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Donaldson.
And next up, Josh Donaldson.
4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time.
He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that one is
come
gone. On a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Josh Donaldson, on the other hand, dings to right field.
Easy out to right, but it just.
I don't know that Salomon could have got that one, even if he tried.
Riding in once again, Salomon Barrios.
And it was a pretty lackluster try, let's be honest here.
Well above the letters with the fastball.
25,514 fans. The Angels, thank you for your support.
Fouled off.
Fouled that one off. Gosh, that seemed like it was good contact, but I guess I was late. I guess. Line shot, center field. That's going to get down into the glove, so that'll end the inning.
Angels go down 1-2-3.
And depending on how things go in the top of the 9th, that should do it.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we? 2 out, top of the 9th, last chance in the game. Carter Thomas at the plate. And it's a liner out to Salomon in right field, and light that baby up. We take this one here in Anaheim, game 1 of the series. Let's go.
Earlier this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
7-5 tonight's final. The Angels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Andrew Heaney earns his first win of the season. Lance McCullers allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Cody Allen gets a 4-out save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time. Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Jeremy Hellickson, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plezak, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Standing in.
All right, here comes Salomon again.
His first opportunity in this
already down in 2-1 hole here, bottom of the 2nd. Runner on first with 2 away.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. And
damn it, Mad Bomb.
Astros entering play
Why you gotta make me
tonight.
look like a
Started
fool?
the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season.
Looking like a fool with your bat on the ground.
Have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken down and in for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone.
Cut her down.
Normally,
Swung at it for
I
strike
swing a
2.
game
Couldn't
from
help
Carl behind
myself.
the dish.
I mean, like I said before, we're trying to simulate the sophomore slump here, so
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
that was a great one to mash, and I was late on it. Very late. Not very nice. Cut her down. That was lucky to make contact with that. Holy cow, I just noticed Madison Bumgarner's pitch count. He's at 50 in the bottom of the second. Goodness.
Another try at 2-2. And an off-speed
And
pitch
changeup
swung
gets
on and
Salomon
missed,
swinging, and that'll end the
retired.
inning.
I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Correa.
Hit in the air out to right. Barrios on the move. He makes
Salomon
the
had to
play.
make
Really had
a
to
running
hustle
play
to
on
get
that
to
one, but he gets there to make the out.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz.
Next up, Aledmus Diaz.
Third.
Runners first and second.
The 2-2. Hammered the other way to deep
But that
right
one's
field.
going, and Salomon can't get to
He
it.
can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
So that's going to be a run in.
And the tag
But the
gets
runner's
him.
dead at
That'll
home
end the
plate
inning,
coming in
but
from
they do
first,
score
and that'll
on
end
the
the
play.
inning. But not
Astros
before.
forced to settle
Aledmus
for
Diaz
only
gets
the
himself a
one
nice little
run.
RBI
Now to the
single,
home half of
putting the
inning number
Astros
3.
up 3-1 here.
The Astros lead it 3-1. Now to the plate, Salomon Barrios. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
All right,
Yeah, but
let's
it
see
was
what you
a good
got.
change-up, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
That's right up the middle. Shortstop can't get to it, and that'll be a base hit for Salomon. Let's go.
Nice execution right there, Dan.
Not much to say about that one. Littlefinger.
Hands inside the baseball and rip the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Up next for the Angels.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And the switch hitter, Jonathan VR, will be the next to bat. He'll get back in safely.
Mess with him. Luke Voigt here from the
Barrios on
Yankees
at first.
organization, I guess.
Nobody out. And there he goes.
Oh, I'm dead.
Pitch inside the throw. Not in time. He
Just about made that one. Just
Certainly
about.
a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one.
They got a hold of him right now. Come on. Play fine right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This
Well,
is
for
where
all that
strikeout
was worth.
pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Hey, get yourself right here.
1-2. Here it comes.
Oh, line shot right at the third baseman. Salomon barely gets back to second. That'll be 2 away. Xander Bogaerts lines out on an unlucky drive to third. But here comes Mike Trout. Let's see what he can do. Mad Bum out here. 102 pitches here to the bottom of the 5th. But high pitch. Trout strikes out, and that'll leave Salomon stranded.
And it remains a 3-1 ball game.
And here comes George Springer. Base is empty with 2 outs here in the 6th.
1-1. In the air now, out to right field.
And it's just a fly out to Salomon, and that'll end the inning.
Is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, as the lead remains 3-1.
And here he comes again.
Salomon Barrios.
Bottom 6. 2 on, 2 out here, bottom of the 6th. I'm going to go ahead and use Showtime on this one.
Fouled away.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby. Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Come set. The 0-1. That's taken.
Ah, come on,
2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Okay, so
Rex Brothers out here, getting the benefit of the doubt, I guess.
Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Four-seamer
inside, strike, or ball 3, excuse me.
Pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
On the bag, on the bag, on the bag.
And
foul off the 4-seamer away. Stay alive.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here we go. Hey, let's go, big fella.
And
the slider going way, way away, and Salomon takes a walk to get on base.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result.
That'll bring up Jonathan VR, only hitting 125 on the year so far, for whatever that's worth to you.
Hey, come on, guys, let's go. Gotta hold him right here. Hey, now we got 2. Wait for your pitch
set
up there.
and the 2-1. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there.
Hey, you got it. No one
Smith on third, Cozart at second, Barrios on at first with 2 down.
Let it rip right here. We need you.
Not where he wanted that.
All right, 3-2 count, so everybody's going to be moving here.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Payoff pitch on its way.
Right here.
Swing and a liner. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit.
It's a good base hit, and there's going to be 2 in. Angels take the lead off that Jonathan VR single, and that puts us ahead 4-3.
That's a big 2 RBI hit. Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team. Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
You have to drive it, huh? Hey, one time, right now.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily.
I don't know what it is about Show 19, but when you're on third, you don't automatically run back to third base when the runner on first gets
one-run game. The pitch
picked off,
the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
When there's a throw over to first.
Hit your pitch.
Hit down the line at first.
I've gotten thrown out a couple humiliating times that way because I wasn't paying attention.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Swiftly hit out to short.
That's a short liner.
Wow.
But Bogarts grounds out to short, and that'll end the inning. But not before the Angels take the lead here at the end of the 6th.
We're through 6 full. It's the Angels 4.
And Salomon's got one more shot here. Back down 4-6.
From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline.
Chris Davinsky on the mound for the Astros now, trying to prevent any more runs.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And
making some connection, but not the best.
Yeah, 1 down now, 1 down. Hey, no one batted right here.
Oh, shoot. Right at the first baseman.
The tag, and he's out at second. It's
and that's an unbelievable double play.
So they're held in check here this half of the inning.
Just unbelievable.
The Astros out.
And as if that weren't bad enough, we got Carlos Correa back up with a runner on first and only 1 out.
I expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Barrios is there to put it away.
And unfortunately, Angels dropped this one. So split series so far. It's a 4-game series though, so we'll see if we can't tie it back up and maybe win the series.
Now from the longtime home of the Halos, we've got baseball from Orange County, California. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jaime Barria, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options.
I don't have much nice to say about Jaime Barria right now. Not after he gave up something like 12 runs in the first inning of Game 5 of the ALCS or ALDS last year.
Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. He went deep in the contest.
Ended the season with something like a 1.82 ERA. The postseason, rather.
A swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
And Salomon making a jump at the wall, but it's not going to be enough. Luke Voigt sounds off here top of the 2nd, and that'll be a run in, putting the Astros on top.
Shot here to straightaway right field. 2nd home run early in the year, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's not.
Sit down now, sit down.
Well, Salomon so far 3 for 12 with a solo shot.
Salomon Barrios.
And obviously we'd like to add some more home runs on the year.
First pitch on its way. In the dirt here. And almost hit him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Is off at first with 2 away. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon.
Got to throw a little bit better than that.
Spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic.
3-0.
Is contagious. They scored
I mean, you
a bunch
can
of
keep
runs
throwing
last
outside
game.
Brad
This team's
Peacock,
flying
but
high right
can't
now.
guarantee I'm going to swing at it.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Late on the fastball.
Here, but it's chopped foul.
No, early on it.
Runner on first with 2 away.
Oh, whatever. Late on the slider that time.
Full count.
No,
with 2
early
outs
on
now,
the
so
slider.
if he put
What the
ball
heck?
in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run.
Trying to cheat on these a little bit, and it's not working so well. But curveball below the zone gets me struck out anyway, and that'll end the inning.
Angels. And
Now here come Aledmus Diaz.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Heading out towards shallow right. Barrios
Salomon's got the good grab on that dash.
What a play
And that'll
on the
end
run
the
to
inning.
end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll move on to the bottom. Striding in, Salomon Barrios. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set and the pitch.
Late on that
To start the
fastball.
at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole.
Oh man, they got me in the rocking
This
chair
guy's
real
one
bad.
strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And he fouls this one off.
Like stand up there, huh?
The next 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Come on now, one time.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he
Slider coming across the zone inside, and I can't help myself.
Angels are gone in order. It remains 1. Luke Voigt will stand in here.
I don't want to see any more Luke Voigt's home run. Sole run of the game so far.
Another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Hit the other way.
Not going to add another one, at least not here. Salomon's right there, pulls it in, first out of the 6th. And Josh Reddick next up.
And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. This one skied out toward right.
Fly ball, right field. Salomon's got it.
He tracks it down and makes
Second out of the inning.
Record the second out.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman next inning. They add another run, so Angels are now down 2-0.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air to
I don't think
right
Salomon. Wow.
will reach out with one hand to make
Nice
the catch on the move,
run
and
to get that
ends
one.
the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit.
Hey, 2 away now.
All right, Salomon coming out here. Bottom of the 7th, 2 out. I think it's time to break out the showtime. We did tie it up in this inning.
Hoping to keep it tight. Here it comes. Plays off 1-0.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
This is pulled into right.
Liner.
Reddick is there, and he'll make
Right
the catch
field,
to
and it goes
retire the
right
side.
to the fielder.
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits,
Figures.
no errors, and a runner left. Next up,
George Springer up here, top 8.
Springer, he's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right.
And
Moving
another
under
fly
it,
ball
Barrios.
right out to Salomon. He's got it. And Reddick again. Top 9, Angels are up 3-2, so if we can get out of this inning, we win it.
Fly ball out to straightaway right.
Salomon's got it. First out of the inning. That'll bring up Max Stassi.
Max Stassi. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen. He's 1 for 5. Pops this one up.
Pop fly.
Ranging into the outfield. He gets
I think
there.
VR had that one, and that's 2 outs. And light that baby up. Angels minimum split the series, and we have the chance to win it.
Game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Halos came through late.
And Salomon gets sat for the 4th game of the series, but we do win it. We do win the series against the Houston Astros, and that'll put us out in the lead in the AL West. So, not looking too bad for ourselves. So, in any case, I think that's about all I got for you today. So until next time, I'm Tyler Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.